YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy D-Mac, back at it, and being a new content creator and hearing this news sucks. I'm already starting from the bottom, dog, but got a video by my boy Charlie, and today we will be talking about YouTube's monetization change. Lovely. So, I'm really going to be begging that y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, get with us, live on Twitch. We got a Discord link coming soon. I'm about to be dropping that. But other than that, you know what I'm saying. We're about to get into it. Once again, like the video, subscribe, comment, do everything that you need to do for me, because we're about to be going through it. Alright, man, let's get into it.
I don't want to hit the weed. We about to die.
Spicy Meatball just dropped from YouTube here. They made an announcement that changes will be coming to the YouTube Partner Program starting early 2027. The Partner Program on YouTube is how channels earn money through the platform. And beginning next year, they are doubling the viewership requirements for new creators to earn ad and premium revenue through the Partner Program, and also doubling the watch hours over a 12-month period that are required to enter the Partner Program. You have to hit one of the two, either getting the required eligible views, which is now 20 million shorts views, or getting 8,000 watch hours on long-form content.
Now, the crazy thing is, because I have two separate channels. I have this channel that I drop long-form content on, you feel me, which is D-Mac Reacts. And then I also have a shorts channel that I be dropping shorts on, Discount Shorts Official, I believe. At first, you feel me, I'm thinking like, oh, getting into it, you feel me, it seemed like the shorts would be my key to success as far as like trying to get on with the YouTube and the content creating thing. I figured that would have been where I would have been at first, but like now that I'm looking at it, I think that I might just, you feel me, I might just have more success on the long form content because of the requirement. You feel me? I wasn't even thinking about it before, like 10 million views and all that shit. I be dropping on low key. I haven't been as consistent as I was when I first started because I be working at a different job now, but yeah, I don't know. I might have to make the switch and see what the long form content do. So please hit these buttons for me.
Both of these have been doubled from the previous requirement, which was 4K watch hours or 10 million shorts views in the given time period, which is 90 days for shorts or 12 months for long form. That is, of course, coupled with the 1,000 subscriber requirement. So you have to hit 1,000 subscribers, then one of those two metric milestones there in order to be eligible for the partner program. This has caused a lot of ripples and a lot of conversation around it. And I think a very largely overlooked reason behind this is
ads. It's ads. Obviously, it's ads.
Buckle your seatbelt. I know you're probably tired of me taking you on this wild ride here. AI. YouTube is experiencing a flood, really a fucking pandemic, a plague of AI slop that is just truly infecting the platform with STDs, the likes of which you could never even fathom.
So that's where we're finding our problem, huh? AI is making my little journey home. Ahead, AI. Go away. I do see it being a thing, though, because AI is everywhere. And I'm not talking about just on YouTube. Like, I was literally walking down the street and seeing, like, a billboard. And I noticed, like, the picture that they were using on the billboard was AI. And I was just like, God damn. It's everywhere.
And it is completely contaminated shorts. It is also really going hog wild on long form too, and none of it's real, and they have been farming the partner program for every doubloon they could possibly hit out of it, like fucking Mario jumping into a coin block. And the AI slop sometimes gets taken down, not always. The YouTube methodology for identifying these channels is not ideal. I just covered the Kurt Sagat stuff like 2 days ago now. But these AI channels are infinitely springing up because they take actually seconds to make. And they are hitting these milestones, the previous milestones, very quickly. Obviously, inorganically, not authentically, and a lot of times it is just fraudulent. But they have been able to squeeze a lot of money from the YouTube Partner Program, and I
wonder what would happen and why they can't just ban it. Like, is it illegal for companies or platforms or whatever to just be like, you know what? Unless it's for like small shit, like no posting entire long form videos of just pure AI from beginning to end. Because I know they're not gonna get rid of it completely. Like, what if we just tone it down some, man.
I imagine that's played a pretty big role in YouTube now upping the requirements to hopefully combat that. But in doing so, with this helicopter dicking of the requirements here, they are also cock-slapping all of the very real people who are trying to grind to reach the milestones to be eligible for the partnership.
I'm one of those. Once again, hit those buttons, guys.
Program, and this makes it significantly more difficult. It has doubled, which is very, very hard for channels that are just beginning. And there's quite a bit I want to blabber about there, because maybe this does have like a positive effect on stopping so many of these AI slop factories from springing up all over the place, because the requirements are much heftier. So maybe this does prove to be a valuable weapon against this menace here, this pariah. I doubt it'll be like Excalibur fully defeating it, because they can obviously just keep pumping out endless amounts here and eventually claw their way to the requirements for the partnership program to make money off it. But maybe it takes them too long, YouTube finds out and, you know, smites them. I guess that's possible too, though I find it unlikely. But I also think this pushes normal people that are trying to pursue a YouTube channel and try and make it into the partnership program, reaching these milestones. I think it's kind of nudging them, shoving them down the path of considering AI slop as well as like a supplement to the content they're making. So that way they can continue to like churn out content to eventually, hopefully, breach the threshold that's required now, because it's significantly less likely if you have like 3 or 4 videos that you spend a lot of time on and maybe one pops off, like getting maybe 2 million views in shorts here.
I mean, yeah, I see what he's saying to here. I'm gonna let him finish. Let me just let him finish.
Like, you're still not even close. And getting a video to get 2 million views from out of fucking nowhere, pulled out of the ether, pulled out of your ass from a brand new startup channel, like, that's really rare. That's some like unicorn type shit. But even if that does happen, you're still not even, like...
My bad, y'all. I'm working with an ancient fossil of a computer. Really trying to get it from the mud, out the mud. Support me, please. Maybe one day we could upgrade the videos and get better quality once I get a better PC. Discount TV. I just wanted to be a rapper. But yeah, so we gotta put it back on this little setup though. So that's why I was just letting y'all know. Since I got an ancient ass PC, we gotta view it like this.
Scratching at the nipple there on the titty to start suckling from the partnership program. 20 million shorts views in 90 days. That's not easy. That's pretty cutthroat.
Yeah.
So I think creators will feel incentivized to start using AI as well and adding that to their channel in order to keep churning out tons of videos and hope that some of them start to pop off. But even if they don't, the volume of those like lesser view videos may eventually help them grind out the milestones required to reach the threshold. So I do think that this will have an adverse effect of leading to even more AI content from normal people trying to reach this requirement. I also think that this will stifle a lot of new channels who want to go on like creative endeavors with content, because making, you know, creative or specific niche content for a channel is kind of a death sentence here, it's very unlikely you're going to hit these milestones with something that is specific to a niche that you're interested in or like a topic that you're interested in.
But I mean, shit, at the end of the day, bro, just believe in yourself. However it comes, it comes. As long as you enjoy your content, just make it happen. And you, for me, let everything else take its course. Trying to over stress it, it's gonna do too much to you.
It will instead push people to be more focused on viral content and just like really sterile, generic, formulaic content as opposed to like passionate, creative ones, because you're more likely to have the, you know, viral bait content, you know, top 10 reptiles who could beat a Hercules beetle in a head-to-head fight on a Fortnite no build or whatever. Or Tung Sahur did what to the K-pop Demon Hunters? So I feel like there's also a chance that this change further pushes people away from committing a lot of time and energy and effort into talking about specific interests or specific communities, and we'll see kind of the end of like these grassroots channels that are all about like one specific thing that isn't necessarily a mainstream topic, in favor of all of them pursuing like the stuff that is proven to get caught up in the algorithm and pushed heavily, which is, you know, like the listicles, Mr. Beast style, that kind of thing. Like, let's take, for example, animators, which is one I always like to talk about because animation takes a lot of time, in a lot of cases a lot of money, and it is not something that you can just infinitely, you know, spit out, unless of course you're using AI for it, which, again, this would incentivize you to do, to start just doing AI animations or something, because those take seconds, whereas like a normal hand-drawn real cartoon, that takes a long time, many hours. So let's take animators for example. With these new requirements, 20 million shorts views in 90 days. Oh, buddy, hooey! Hope you're ready for that carpal tunnel to set in. You're going to need to be churning out animations, or one animation that you keep breaking up into like a million shorts infinitely. Kind of like what Mr. Bean's YouTube channel does, actually. They keep recycling the same like handful of episodes because there isn't a lot of episodes of Mr. Bean. So they just keep repackaging those same episodes into like 1,000 videos. Which I guess you could do for like an animation you spend a lot of time for and see if you can reach the 20 million views. Probably won't happen. It probably won't happen easily, at least. That'll be a Herculean task, no doubt. And in the 8,000 public watch hours across 12-month period, that's also brutal for like an animator.
12 months.
That's a lot of cartoons you're going to need to be making.
They making it hard. They making it hard. They making it hard. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when you try and get the money for the rent.
8,000 watch hours across 12 months, that favors people that are going to do like pretty long videos, which animators are not going to be doing because that takes so much time, money, effort. Like, that's a lot. Like, even making a minute high quality cartoon is a lot of work. And if you're going to try and like make the 8,000 watch hours, you're going to need to be doing a lot of those like minute long cartoons, or you could prioritize doing like really like cheap and quick animation, you know, like story time type animation where it's only a couple of shots and only a little bit of like movement and such, in order to prioritize getting a lot of those animations out, and maybe even trying to go for like longer animation runtime there to reach the watch hours. But no matter how you spin it, it's a lot. So the point I'm making is that these new requirements are very steep, and I think that this is going to scare a lot of people off from even trying to make, you know, very specific content or animations. Like, I do think it's going to push people towards just doing the standard viral content, or even utilizing AI slop themselves to try and grind out these milestones. And I'm not even entirely sure if this is going to really stop these content farms from churning out AI slop, because they might not even be affected all that much, because they can make hundreds of videos a day and just have them plastered everywhere and probably get there in the deadline.
One thing I will say, it probably will deter a lot of people to not want to do it, but I've also seen other content creators talking about, like, you know, the volume of new content creators that are coming out, especially after the streaming university thing. So with this happening, I feel like it'd be a big filtering of like who's really trying to do it and who's just doing it for the money. Because I've seen creators, if I'm not mistaken, you know, say that, you know, people just doing it for the money more so, and not really for the sake of content creation, and I thought that's what I was gonna do it for. So I was gonna be one of them ones who was just doing it for the bag. But then I noticed upon getting started, it is actually pretty cool. I actually do enjoy doing this. So now I'm just like, I'm with it regardless. For me, it is what it is. I'll just let everything take its course.
And maybe they get taken down before then, but maybe they don't. In a lot of cases, they don't. So I guess we'll see the effects of this come next year. But that is a significant change to the partnership program requirements that kind of came out of nowhere. Like, I can't say I'm overly surprised to see them changing eligibility for it, because like I said, there is a huge issue right now on the platform with all this AI slop that does keep meeting the partnership requirements, the threshold there, and is farming AdSense from YouTube with inauthentic, fake, phony baloney garbage. So like, I'm kind of not overly surprised that they're doing something to try and fight back against them getting monetization. I just wouldn't have expected it to be like this big of a jump off rip like that. That did kind of catch me off guard. Anyway, though, just wanted to blabber about it a bit. That's it.
Cool. Yep. Y'all heard the man. But one thing I will say is, we got a little bit of time. You got a little bit of time. You feel me? I will say that. They got a little bit of time. Because we got until next year. I'm not sure when next year, but we got until next year. So until then, I'm going to be doing my thing, dropping until then. You feel me? Y'all should like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Once again, I'm going to keep on asking. And if you tune into my videos, whether you're new, whether you're coming back, get tired of me asking, because I'm going to keep on asking. But if you're rocking with me, I like you. You feel me? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Creators out there on the grind like me, man. Shout out to us, shout out to y'all. You feel me? Love everybody out there. Y'all be easy until next time.
I said money, 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 I can't go without money, money, money you don't know about money, money, money I can't see without money, talking money I ain't